Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another vlog from Universal Studios Florida. It's been a while since I've been here to do a video, but we're here back and better than ever. We're just gonna do a quick little park update here, a general update, just giving you all the new stuff, Halloween Horror Nights, a lot to see and do. So let's not waste any more time, let's hop inside. The Hard Rock Cafe is putting on some jam music. A little early for that, And now, if I look really out of it today, it is because it is like 95 degrees out. It is blazing hot. I'm staying hydrated, but so if I look really sweaty and just out of it today, just know that it's another hot Florida summer day. First of our updates today are these trusses that have gone up just outside of the main entrance to the park. These should be used to project stuff on the ground for Horror Nights when it begins next month, just out here on the plaza. And stepping inside of the park, I can already see a lot of Halloween Horror Nights stuff going up. Let's get a closer look. Oh yes, 30 Years of Fear, Halloween Horror Nights. And up here on these trusses now, there will be fire effects presumably, and maybe some smoke effects and lighting. Very cool stuff. And then of course here's the sign, 30 years, 30 fears. You got the different icons up here. You got Jack the Clown, the director, and this set right here with all the trusses, lighting, where the fire effects and music are gonna be, in between Shrek and Despicable Me, is gigantic. My biggest fear is people trying to jump and climb and sit on this stuff. This is why we can't have nice things. It's not for climbing. Oh, and here's more of the icons down here, right down by Shrek. And you can see from this angle, nearly directly down the center of the street, facing back towards the entrance to the park and the arches. But there's that view of the scare zone. There's Rip Red Rocket. And we're gonna continue our journey down this way now. One big update is that the Jurassic World Tribute Store has closed its doors. Yesterday was the last day. So out with the old, in with the new. At the end of the month, the Halloween Tribute Store will open. But here in the New York section, we've got another scare zone. A big stage here that will probably have scare actors on it. Barrels that are not really meant for drumming, but kids are drumming on them. Over here, we've got a truck, which I believe has been used in scare zones in previous years. And you can see that there's an opening in this gate right here. I'm guessing a scare actor or somebody is gonna be right there scaring people as they walk by. And there's also this little stage set up right here out in front of the truck. So one of the many mysteries that we're gonna discover today. And just for reference, this is right across from Revenge of the Mummy. They also do have these stands where I believe a scare actor will stand up there. And they have 4 of them. So there's one, and then you got 2 way down there, along with 3 and 4 along the street as well. And the Mummy's out greeting people today in front of his bride. In case you're wondering, it's only a 10-minute wait for the Mummy right now. Not bad. Here's the second stand I told you about. And then you've got 3 way down there. But if you look to the top of the New York facade, it says the controller sees all, which ties into the scare zone. And up on the top of the building, you can see some temporary lighting, which is going to project stuff onto the ground level from way up there. And you've got another controller sees all sign. There's a better look at it right there. And of course, here's more to the scare zone. This set, these decorations down here. This is a pretty long scare zone, so excited for this one, even though it's not officially announced yet. See, more barrels, more theming. And our next scare zone is down in the San Francisco area of the park, just past Fast and Furious Supercharged, and on the way to Diagon Alley. So let's take a closer look. Now this next scare zone coming up in the San Francisco area is apparently themed to Crypt TV, a YouTube series. I mean, come on, I want a scare zone. I know I'm not horror themed Universal, but come on, give me a scare zone. I want my own scare zone themed to Jurassic Park or something, I don't know. Come on, give me a scare zone. But yep, you can see more trusses going up. And what look to be speakers for the sound effects and music in the area, right out in front of the Fisherman Wharf. And the candy factory right there, just for reference. But you can see these big cables and cords holding it up. These things are massive. And I guess what's themed to like a bathroom or something, you got like a sink and a bathtub there on this set. Okay. I really know nothing about this YouTube series. I didn't even hear about them until everyone started talking about them for Horror Nights. But you got some more sets over here. I'm guessing this could be like a screen to display something. And of course here is how you know it's for Halloween Horror Nights. Pardon our dust. We are in the process of transforming our park for Universal Orlando's Halloween Horror Nights. Some more amazing theming over here. You got a giant spider, it looks like. The front of a house, maybe? Some more lighting and speakers up there. And then you got some more sets over here. And I'm guessing there's gonna be like a scare actor or something behind this door or something that's gonna jump out and try to scare people as they pass. Right back here. That's just my guess. More lighting trusses. Another one of those screens over here. And another set. This one looks to be themed to the interior of a house now instead of the exterior, like that one over there. And then there's a stage right here that scare actors can be on. And more lighting and speakers right there. And just across from King's Cross Station, more lighting. Now these lights look to either be aimed at the ground or the buildings across the street. Let me zoom out and show you that right now. So they all look to be aimed out here, maybe along the buildings there to project something, or on the ground. It's unclear what they're going to be used for exactly, but that's just my guess. All speculation at the moment. More temporary lighting, which looks to be pointing towards like the London waterfront and out in front of Diagon Alley, which I know that's not going to be a scare zone, so I don't know what exactly it's going to project. But it looks to also be projecting down this way. Again, not a scare zone. Guess we'll just have to wait and find out, because I'm very curious about this one. Let me know what you think. Hey, more mysterious lighting trusses. And now it's unconfirmed, but we are pretty certain there will be a show in the Fear Factor live area for Horror Nights, because people have found out that they have been setting up like lights up there on the roof. So we're pretty certain that a show will be coming. We just don't know what yet. And then you've got this mysterious light set up right here. This temporary light. Basically, if it looks temporary, then it's definitely for Halloween Horror Nights and not just new lighting fixtures around the park. But this light here looks to be facing towards this tree. Either that or the Men in Black facade. So again, unclear what it's going to be used for, but we'll keep you posted. And now over there in the extended queue for Men in Black, I don't know if you've been seeing on social media, but everyone's been going crazy over this like leaked house. Welcome to Scary is what it's called. The extended queue looks to not be in use right now, but maybe we'll check back here later. But don't mind me, I'm gonna hop in line real quick for the single rider line in Men in Black, which looks to be just a walk-on right now. Now down and over here in the Woody Woodpecker's Kid Zone area, you got E.T. right there. Over there should be where the Beetlejuice house is, or where it will be. Not sure how much we could see. I don't think the facade has really gone up yet, but just for reference, it should be over there. Somewhere past like Fievel's Playland and where the old A Day in the Park with Barney show was. Just over there in that general area. So I was wrong, I just looked at the speculation maps that have been leaked, and apparently Beetlejuice would be over here, more towards like E.T. And then down there by where A Day in the Park with Barney used to be, will be the location of The Haunting of Hill House. I guess it won't be too long before the where the DreamWorks destination area is transformed into the haunted house this year. So let's keep an eye out for it, because I am actually very excited for this house. Between this and Beetlejuice, these are the two houses I'm like most excited for, most looking forward to. So I know where I'm gonna rush first on September 3rd when I come back here to Kid Zone. Who would have thought that Kid Zone would be my go-to area right at rope drop, right? Well, okay, I take that back. ET, gotta love ET. Sorry, I'm getting a little sidetracked. Other than ET, I don't know why I'd rope drop this area. Sorry, I know that a lot of my regular viewers are huge ET adventure supporters over there, so I had to throw that in just to not have you throw your arms up, and just to make things clear, yes, ET Adventure still good as always. Okay, back to the Horror Night updates. Hello. Good, how about yourself? And I'm curious if the Kids Zone Pizza area, which seems to always be closed, if it'll be open for specialty foods for Horror Nights like it was for Mardi Gras. Because that'll be interesting to find out, because when this place is open, that when it's not actually selling pizza, ironic enough, it's actually pretty good food. So I'm curious to see if it'll be open this year. Hey, guess what? More trusses going up. And I'm not sure if this light right here is new, but there it is. And it looks to be facing up at this tree right here. And then these lights up here seem to be facing on the ground and also up at the tree. And now the speculation maps do show this being a scare zone themed to Terra Cruntis. I know I'm butchering that and mispronouncing it, but however you pronounce it, this should be that scare zone. More lighting in the bushes, and also speakers different than what the normal park music is. The normal park music comes from these. I don't know if this is actually for Horror Nights. It looks pretty temporary and doesn't seem to be playing any music right now, so I assume that's what it's for. We're almost done with our circle, looking up at the trusses. You're probably getting tired of that word. At least I am. But here's some more in this general area, out in front of like the NBC Media Center over there. But yeah, these definitely look to be facing towards the ground. Going to project something, maybe some spooky strobe lighting or something. Can't wait to find out what all this is going to be for. And now if you remember from last year, when it was Halloween Horror Nights Light, Cafe La Bamba was open for a limited time, which is like a bar. I didn't actually go inside it. I probably should have. When it was all themed Halloween last year, just to see it at least, but I'm wondering if they're gonna reopen it again this year. I see no reason why they wouldn't. So it'll be cool to get this awesome restaurant that's not always open. It's almost like the restaurant version of the Tribute Store. That's about the best I can describe it, where it's only open part of the year and themed to whatever time of year it is. So it'd be cool if they could reopen it again this year for Halloween Horror Nights. Since it's on theme, why don't we just hop inside for the horror makeup show. Haven't seen this in a while, and the show looks to be starting in just a few minutes, so let's hop inside.
I think Buc-ee's is the quintessential picture of American excess, right there. Right there. It's like it's not enough to be a gas station. It has everything, including like 400 feet of jerky. Oh, by the way, I'm available. By the way, my rates are very reasonable. If you need haunting, poltergeist, you know, I did some quality time at Hill House. So Blind Manor was good for me. All right. So if you need me, just say my name 3 times. Promise. Very competitive rates. So you're about ready to do this thing? Yeah! Apparently you are not ready. All right, but that's okay. You'll get ready. All right. Well, before we get started, we got to go over a few safety reminders. And when you think safety, you think this guy. That's right. So, of course, you know, hey, we're getting comfortable with each other, but we're still asking while you're out and about, think about social distance, right? About 3 feet we're asking, which is about 1 meter for those who use the metric system. Weird. All right, let's see what else. Wash your hands as often as possible. We got sanitizer stations out there at all points of purchase. Points of purchase. They make me say that, because I used to say where we take your cash, but we said something. All right, very good. All right, let me just check my notes, because, you know, corporate. Yeah.
And of course, at the exit of the show, they dump you into the 5 and Dime store, where they've got preview merchandise for Horror Nights. You got a Jack the Clown shirt, or actually it has all the characters on it, for $35. This, I believe, just came out here. The blood-soaked popcorn right here. Don't know if there's a price on it, but it's basically just kettle corn. You got different glasses here, which are actually pretty cool. These are $12, not too bad actually. And you've got different shirts to the different houses this year. At least the ones that have been announced, like the Bride of Frankenstein Lives. They are pretty cool. They're socks, it looks like, with all the different icons on it. Pretty cool, but let's work our way over here. Right here you got the Beetlejuice shirt that they have. Another Horror Nights 2021 shirt. Interesting, it doesn't say like 30 on it, which is what this year's event is. And over here you got the Haunting of Hill House shirt. And one cool new thing they're doing this year is you can actually have your picture taken, I believe over in the dark room. I think that's where they're doing it, and then have it hung up inside the tribute store. So I think that's pretty cool. Something new and different. If I had the money, I would totally do it, but really cool that they have that as an option that you can do this year. So I just had to look it up, but to have your picture taken, you have to do it by August 15th for the tribute store to open on the 27th, and it is $225. So whether or not you think it's worth it, that's up to you, but just to let you know. Well, everyone, I believe that's going to do it today from Universal Studios. A lot of great updates in the park today for Halloween Horror Nights. I'm very excited for this. I have my ticket already for September 3rd. Unfortunately, I was not able to get the frequent fear pass. I just can't make it out that many days to make it worth it. So I will only be going one day this year, but nonetheless, I'm very looking forward to the event this year, considering it got canceled last year and we got the 2 free houses, which were great. I really did love the 2 free houses, considering we were right in the heart of the pandemic. So I'm glad that we are at least getting the full event this year. But anyway, guys, let me know which house you are looking forward to most this year. For me, it's either the Haunting of Hill House or Beetlejuice. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to subscribe down below. It really does help me out. And of course, like the video for more. And I will see you next time, Twisters. Goodbye.